What's up YouTube, I'm EVscape and welcome back to another video. Today I really wanted to know how to get the maximum amount of Slayer points per hour in the game, so I went ahead and did a whole bunch of math. I'm going to show you guys today. Now obviously this video is titled how to get X amount of points per hour in Slayer. That's what you guys are here for. I know a lot of people aren't going to want to sit through the mathematics of how I figured it out. So if you guys trust me and you just want to skip to the end, I'm going to leave a timestamp in the comments pinned to the top. If you just want to skip past all of the quote-unquote boring math, you can just skip to the part where I tell you guys what tasks to block, what tasks to skip, and what tasks to do. There will be a timestamp in the comment section down below. Another thing, just before we jump in, the times that I used in the video to explain how long it takes to do a task, it takes into account using a cannon, cannonballs, blowpipe, and I don't have one here, but expeditious bracelets, which have a 25% chance of making one kill count as 2 in your Slayer task. That being said, let's jump into the math. Alrighty guys, so basically what we're going to be doing today is going over the fastest way to get points in terms of Slayer points in the game. But before we get into that, what I'm going to have to do is kind of explain how the Slayer weighting system works. Now essentially every time you get a task from your Slayer masker, each different monster that they can sign has a different weighting according to how they've been coded in. The higher the weight, the higher the chance of getting that monster. Just before we continue, the weights of each of the monsters have officially been released by Jagex. All of them except for lesser demons and revenants. Now I've just estimated what I think the weighting will be for each of these monsters, considering that I've done quite a bit of Wilderness Slayer myself. The thing is, if they have a higher weighting, when we get to the part where we talk about what tasks we're going to skip and what tasks we're going to block, they would actually be a better skip or block. So I've given them quite conservative weights. If they were any higher, it would be even better to block or skip them. Now, the way to figure out the percentage chance of getting a particular monster as a Slayer task is you add up the weight of all the tasks you can possibly get, then dividing that by the weight of the task that you are looking to find the percentage of. For instance, for the Wilderness Slayer, the total weight of all the tasks that I can personally get, because I don't have anything unlocked, is 136. Now, if we want to find out the chance of getting greater demons as a Slayer task, we take the 136 and we divide 8 by it. So 8 divided by 136 gives us a 5.8% chance of getting greater demons every single time we get a task from Crystalia. Now, if we were to block greater demons, we take them off this list, we take the weight out, put them on our block list for greater demons. We can see that the chance of the rest of the monsters being our Slayer task actually increases. So the way we use that to our advantage when we're looking to get Slayer tasks for points is taking all of the tasks that take the slowest amount of time and getting rid of them. Now, as we all know, when we're doing Slayer, we get 5 different monsters that we can put on our block list so that we never get the tasks again. We definitely want to use this to our advantage when we're trying to get more points per hour, because if we can take away the tasks that take the longest, we're going to be able to get quicker points. So basically what I've done is taken the average time it takes me to do each one of these tasks, multiplied that out by the chance of getting the assignment. Then this is the time it would take us to do 100 tasks. Now, what we want to do is take out the ones that take the longest amount of time so that the tasks take less time and we're able to get more points on average. So now all we need to do is find the 5 largest numbers, and they're going to be our block list. So greater demons, definitely up there. Black dragons looks like it's going to be up there. Now fire giants and hellhounds both have the same amount of time. And then there's nothing else in the 200s. So there's our 5 blocked tasks right there. Hellhounds, fire giants, black demons, black dragons, and greater demons. Now if we go ahead and chuck these on the block list, we can now delete them from here. And as you can see, the chance of us getting other assignments has increased exponentially, and the amount of time it takes to complete 100 tasks has dropped by over 10 hours. So this is time total in minutes 2,305 minutes is approximately 38 hours, whereas before it was over 50 hours just by blocking all these tasks. Now, from the wilderness tasks, if you complete 100 tasks in a row, you're going to gain a total of 4,250 points, which means that each task, rather than being worth 25 points, is going to be worth 42.5 points. So then all we need to do in order to figure out our points per hour is take the total amount of points per 100 tasks minus the amount of skips we do in points, get our total points per 100 tasks, and divide that by our hourly, how long it's going to take us to do all these tasks. That's going to give us our points per hour. So now we have our complete block list. We have the amount of points we're going to get per 100 tasks, the amount of skips we have, and the total points per 100 tasks divided by the total hours is going to give us our points per hour. Now, we want to figure out if we skip some tasks, will that get us some more points per hour? So what we'll do is take the highest amount of time taken total, which is green dragons. Now, if we delete green dragons completely, that's going to add our total time taken down to 35 hours. However, that does increase our points per hour. But as you can see, if we go back, the green dragons did take up 4%. There is a 4% chance of getting a green dragons task. So we need to add 4 skips per 100 tasks to the amount of skip points. So we delete green dragons, the points go up, but we also need to add 120 points for the skip. And as we can see, the points did go up from 110 to 115. So now that the points went up, we can add green dragons to our skip list. Now all we have to do is go along and find the next highest total. We can see spiritual creatures take 281 minutes. They have a 6 weight, which means every 100 tasks they're going to get assigned 6% of the time. If we were to add green dragons back in, you can see that there's a total of 100 in weight, which means they have exactly a 6% chance. Because we haven't blocked green dragons, we can still get green dragons. They still count towards the weight. We're just going to delete them because the time taken will update. So we get rid of green dragons. Spiritual creatures are a 6% chance, so 6 times in 100, which means 180 points needs to be added to the skip list on top of the 120 from the green dragons, so 300 in total. And if we delete spiritual creatures from the list, we can see the points did slightly increase again. So we add spiritual creatures to the list. Then we keep moving down. We see the next highest one is 222 minutes. Lesser demons, they have a 5% chance of being assigned as your task. So we need to add 150 points to this. So 450 in total. And we take the lesser demons off. We can see it went up again. So 121 points. We can add that to the skip list, and we just keep continuing on until the points per hour goes down. So we see lava dragons and revenants here both take relatively the same time. There's a 3 weighting on the lava dragons and revenants, so we need to add 90 points to this, which is going to take us up to 540. And we delete the lava dragons. We can see we went up to 128. Add lava dragons to the skip list. Now I'll continue adding them until the points goes down. But just to give you guys an example, let's say we were to take scorpions off the list. They have a 6 weighting, which means we need to add 180 points to the skips. Takes us up to 720 total. And then we were to take scorpions off. You can see that from 128, we now go down to 116, which means scorpions are a great task and we want to continue doing them, so we would not put that on our skip list. So continuing on, revenants, we need to add another 90 points. Takes us up to 630, and that puts us up to 138. Move on to ents here. These have a 5 weighting, so we need to add 150 points. Takes us up to 780, and we remove ents. It's going to take us up to 152 points per hour. And the next highest one is the mammoth or the bear. We can pick either one here. Another 180 points has to be added on. Takes us up to 960. So from 152. And we can see that takes us down to 150. So that would be the point at which we stop. This is our skip list. This is the list of the monsters that we want to kill. And this is the amount of hours it would take to do 100 tasks. This is the amount of skips in points. And this is the amount of points we're going to gain on average per hour. So there you go, guys. As you can see, if we go ahead and only do these tasks and the amount of time they take on average. Now this is for me personally. I'm using a cannon, a blowpipe, expeditious bracelets, everything I can to make the task quicker. This is how long they take me on average. And we skip these tasks and block these tasks. We should be able to gain ourselves 150 Slayer points an hour on average. Now, my math in this video may be wrong. I'm pretty sure this is how it's done, but I'm definitely open to the fact that I could be wrong. If anyone wants to correct me in the comment section and can show me what I did wrong, I'd be more than happy to take this video down and upload another one explaining how to do it properly. But I'm at least 95% sure that this is how it's done, and this is the amount of points you can expect per hour if you're doing Wilderness Slayer. So for those of you that didn't want to sit through the math and you just wanted to skip to this part in the video, I don't blame you. The tasks you do in the Wilderness Slayer are the Ice Warriors, Magic Axes, Scorpions, Mammoths, Bears, Ankus, Earth Warriors, Ice Giants, Spiders, Skeletons, Rogues, Dark Warriors, and Bandits. You block Greater Demons, Black Dragons, Black Demons, Fire Giants, and Hellhounds, and you skip Green Dragons, Spiritual Creatures, Lesser Demons, Lava Dragons, Revenants, and Ents. Now I am planning on doing this kind of video in the future for maximum XP from Slayer and maximum profit from Slayer using the same sort of concept. If this is something you guys would like to see, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section down below and I will definitely get to work on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will catch you in the next video tomorrow. Take it easy.